Ploceus is a visual analytics system that allows users to create networks from spreadsheets and databases that do not necessarily have network semantics. Ploceus contains three views: the data table column view, the network schema view, and the network visualization view. Users create networks from data table columns by simple interactions such as drag and drop. They can also transform existing networks by aggregating nodes or slicing and dicing. Ploceus provides immediate visual feedback in the form of node link diagrams. Users can then visually analyze and explore the generated networks more closely through different visual representations and computational metrics. We now take a closer look at Ploceus through an example scenario exploring NSF research grants awarded in the IIS division from 2000 to 2003. Data for this scenario includes a grants table that describes information such as the amount, the date of award, and the program manager. A person table lists researchers' names and their affiliations. Finally, a Works On table lists information about the specific researchers involved in each grant. Suppose we want to understand the structure of collaboration networks at an organizational level. We drag and drop the organization column from the person table and the grant ID column from the grants table to the network schema view, and we connect these two types of nodes. Immediately, Ploceus displays a network of organizations and the grants they have received. To establish a direct linkage between organizations, we specify through a dialog that two organizations will be linked if they both connect to the same grant ID. Ploceus shows a preview of this network transformation to help us see that the directive is having the right effect. This operation, called projection, removes the grant ID nodes and establishes direct connections between organizations. Since we are only interested in collaborating organizations, we filter out those whose degree is 0. We can see the network is fairly well connected, indicating that collaboration over the years is not segregated in isolated clusters. Switching to a list-based view and ranking the organizations by degrees, we observe that Stanford, Berkeley, University of Washington, Columbia University, and Georgia Tech are the top 5 cross-institution collaborators. We can see the collaborating partners for each of these institutions and find that Georgia Tech is the only one in the top 5 that has not collaborated with the other top 5 organizations. We can continue to explore the collaboration patterns of individual organizations, but we want to get a more systematic view by dividing the network by year and the amount of the award. Going back to the node link view, we drag and drop the date column and the amount column from the grant table to the slice and dice shelves. The visualization here tells us that medium-sized grants seem to attract the least collaborations, which is somehow counterintuitive. When we look at the greater number of small grants awarded in this period compared to medium and large grants, it's not so surprising then. We can also see that grant size does play a part in shaping the structure of collaboration networks. For small grants, 2-organization collaboration is very typical, while for large grants, such collaboration patterns are less common. In particular, there is a high level of collaboration occurring in large grants awarded in 2003. To investigate further, we open a new tab showing the 2003 large grant subnetwork for closer analysis. We can see that University of Colorado at Boulder, or CU Boulder, occupies an important position in this subnetwork, where it connects multiple local clusters. After running a computational analysis, Ploceus shows us that CU Boulder indeed has the highest betweenness centrality score, indicating that it is linking many organizations that are otherwise not connected. We clear the current subnetwork while keeping the 2003 large grant slice specification and construct an organization name title network. Since we are interested in CU Boulder only, we clear the view and only show the CU Boulder network through the search box. Ploceus displays the specific researchers from this school as well as the 3 large grants they have worked on: emotion in speech, tangible media, and semantic interpretation.